Hello, friends, and welcome back to my English podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and today we're diving into over 200 real English sentences for everyday shopping situations to supercharge your speaking confidence. You'll hear each sentence clearly, I'll explain its meaning, and then you'll repeat after me. Perfect for shadowing and practice. Let's jump right in. Part 1. At the supermarket. Where can I find the bread? You're asking where the bread is located. Repeat. Where can I find the bread? Is this on discount? You're checking if an item is cheaper today. Repeat. Is this on discount? How much is a kilo of oranges? You're asking the price per kilo. Repeat. How much is a kilo of oranges? Can I pay with a card? You're asking if you can use a debit or credit card. Repeat. Can I pay with a card? I'll take 3 of these, please. You want to buy 3 items. Repeat. I'll take 3 of these, please. Can I have a receipt, please? You're requesting proof of purchase. Repeat. Can I have a receipt, please? Do you have vegan options? You're asking about plant-based food. Repeat. Do you have vegan options? Excuse me, this milk is expired. You're reporting an issue with a product. Repeat. Excuse me, this milk is expired. I'd like a reusable bag, please. You're asking for a shopping bag. Repeat. I'd like a reusable bag, please. Is this item in stock? You're asking if a product is available. Repeat. Is this item in stock? Do you have any gluten-free products? You're asking about food without gluten. Repeat. Do you have any gluten-free products? Can you weigh this for me? You're asking for an item to be weighed, like produce. Repeat. Can you weigh this for me? Part 2. Buying clothes. Can I try this shirt on? You're asking to test the size. Repeat. Can I try this shirt on? Where are the fitting rooms? You're asking where to try on clothes. Repeat. Where are the fitting rooms? Do you have this in large? You're asking for a different size. Repeat. Do you have this in large? This jacket is too small. You're saying it doesn't fit well. Repeat. This jacket is too small. I'll take the blue one, please. You're choosing a different color. Repeat. I'll take the blue one, please. Is there a sale on this? You're asking if it's discounted. Repeat. Is there a sale on this? What's your refund policy? You're asking about returning items. Repeat. What's your refund policy? These pants are too loose. You're saying they're not the right fit. Repeat. These pants are too loose. I'm just browsing, thanks. You're not ready to buy yet. Repeat. I'm just browsing, thanks. Do you have something less expensive? You're asking for a cheaper option. Repeat. Do you have something less expensive? Can I get this tailored? You're asking if the store can adjust the clothing. Repeat. Can I get this tailored? Do you sell accessories? You're asking about items like belts or scarves. Repeat. Do you sell accessories? Part 3. At the electronics store. Can you help me with this tablet? You're asking for assistance with a device. Repeat. Can you help me with this tablet? Does this have a warranty? You're asking about repair coverage. Repeat. Does this have a warranty? How long is the battery life? You're asking about battery duration. Repeat. How long is the battery life? Is this the newest version? You're asking if it's the latest model. Repeat. Is this the newest version? Can I return it if it's faulty? You're asking about returns for defective items. Repeat. Can I return it if it's faulty? I'm looking for a phone under $300. You're stating your budget. Repeat. I'm looking for a phone under $300. What's the difference between these models? You're comparing two products. Repeat. What's the difference between these models? I'll take this one, please. You've made your choice. Repeat. I'll take this one, please. Can you show me how it works? You're asking for a demo. Repeat. Can you show me how it works? Does it include a charger? You're asking if a charger is included. Repeat. Does it include a charger? Is this compatible with my device? You're asking if it works with your existing tech. Repeat. Is this compatible with my device? Can I get a protective case for this? You're asking for an accessory. Repeat. Can I get a protective case for this? Part 4. At the pharmacy. Do you have something for a cough? You're asking for cough medicine. Repeat. Do you have something for a cough? Is this prescription free? You're asking if it's over the counter. Repeat. Is this prescription free? How often do I take this? You're asking about dosage frequency. Repeat. How often do I take this? Can I talk to the pharmacist? You're requesting to speak with an expert. Repeat. Can I talk to the pharmacist? Do you sell pain relievers? You're asking for pain relief medication. Repeat. Do you sell pain relievers? I need something for allergies. You're asking for allergy relief. Repeat. I need something for allergies. Can I get a prescription refill? You're requesting more prescribed medicine. Repeat. Can I get a prescription refill? Are there any side effects? You're asking about possible adverse reactions. Repeat. Are there any side effects? Can I buy a single pack? You're asking to purchase a small quantity. Repeat. Can I buy a single pack? Do you have hand sanitizer? You're asking for hygiene products. Repeat. Do you have hand sanitizer? Can you recommend a first aid kit? You're asking for a medical supply suggestion. Repeat. Can you recommend a first aid kit? Part 5. At a market or small shop. Can you lower the price? You're asking for a discount. Repeat. Can you lower the price? I'll take 4 for $10. You're offering a price for multiple items. Repeat. I'll take 4 for $10. Is this handmade? You're asking if the item is crafted by hand. Repeat. Is this handmade? Where was this made? You're asking about the product's origin. Repeat. Where was this made? Can I see other designs? You're asking for different options. Repeat. Can I see other designs? This is too pricey for me. You're saying the cost is too high. Repeat. This is too pricey for me. It's nice, but I'll think it over. You're not ready to buy yet. Repeat. It's nice, but I'll think it over. Do you only take cash? You're asking about payment options. Repeat. Do you only take cash? This is perfect for me. You found exactly what you wanted. Repeat. This is perfect for me. Can you gift wrap this? You're asking for gift packaging. Repeat. Can you gift wrap this? Is this locally made? You're asking if the item is from the area. Repeat. Is this locally made? Can I get a smaller size? You're asking for a different size option. Repeat. Can I get a smaller size? Part 6. Shopping online. How long is shipping? You're asking about delivery time. Repeat. How long is shipping? Is shipping free? You're asking if delivery is cost-free. Repeat. Is shipping free? Can I track my package? You're asking to monitor your order. Repeat. Can I track my package? My order hasn't arrived yet. You're reporting a delivery issue. Repeat. My order hasn't arrived yet. Can I return this if it's wrong? You're asking about return options. Repeat. Can I return this if it's wrong? What are your return rules? You're asking about the return policy. Repeat. What are your return rules? Do you have this in another size? You're asking about size options. Repeat. Do you have this in another size? Is my payment safe? You're asking about secure transactions. Repeat. Is my payment safe? Can I change the shipping address? You're asking to update the delivery location. Repeat. Can I change the shipping address? I'd like to cancel my order. You're requesting to stop your order. Repeat. I'd like to cancel my order. Can I add another item to my order? You're asking to modify your purchase. Repeat. Can I add another item to my order? Do you offer gift wrapping online? You're asking about gift packaging options. Repeat. Do you offer gift wrapping online? Part 7. At a cafe or coffee shop. Can I see the menu? You're asking for the food and drink list. Repeat. Can I see the menu? What's your recommendation? You're asking for a suggestion. Repeat. What's your recommendation? I'll have a tea, please. You're ordering a tea. Repeat. I'll have a tea, please. Can I get this to go? You're asking to take your order out. Repeat. Can I get this to go? Do you have plant-based milk? You're asking for non-dairy milk. Repeat. Do you have plant-based milk? I'd like it without sugar. You're requesting no sugar in your drink. Repeat. I'd like it without sugar. Is Wi-Fi available here? You're asking about internet access. Repeat. Is Wi-Fi available here? Can I have some water, please? You're politely asking for water. Repeat. Can I have some water, please? Do you accept cards? You're asking about payment methods. Repeat. Do you accept cards? That's all. Thanks. You're indicating your order is complete. Repeat. That's all, thanks. Can I get a pastry with this? You're adding a food item to your order. Repeat. Can I get a pastry with this? Is this coffee decaf? You're asking if the coffee is decaffeinated. Repeat. Is this coffee decaf? Part 8. Buying train tickets. Where can I get a ticket? You're asking where to purchase a train ticket. Repeat. Where can I get a ticket? How much is a ticket to Manchester? You're asking about the fare to a destination. Repeat. How much is a ticket to Manchester? When's the next train? You're asking about the train schedule. Repeat. When's the next train? Is this a direct route? You're asking if the train goes straight through. Repeat. Is this a direct route? Does this stop at Birmingham? You're asking if the train stops at a specific place. Repeat. Does this stop at Birmingham? Can I get a round-trip ticket? You're asking for a return ticket? Repeat. Can I get a round-trip ticket? Can I use a card to pay? You're asking about payment options. Repeat. Can I use a card to pay? Do I need to reserve a seat? You're asking if booking ahead is required. Repeat. Do I need to reserve a seat? Which platform is it? You're asking where the train departs. Repeat. Which platform is it? Is there a student fare? You're asking about discounts for students. Repeat. Is there a student fare? Can I upgrade to first class? You're asking about a premium ticket option. Repeat. Can I upgrade to first class? Is this ticket refundable? You're asking if you can get your money back. Repeat. Is this ticket refundable? Part 9. At a bookstore. Is this book available? You're asking if a book is in stock. Repeat. Is this book available? Where are the history books? You're asking for a specific section. Repeat. Where are the history books? Is this in hardcover? You're asking about the book format. Repeat. Is this in hardcover? Do you sell stationery? You're asking about pens and notebooks. Repeat. Do you sell stationery? I'm looking for mystery novels. You're asking for a specific genre. Repeat. I'm looking for mystery novels. Can I order a book? You're asking to request an unavailable book. Repeat. Can I order a book? How much is this book? You're asking about the price. Repeat. How much is this book? Do you have any bestsellers? You're asking for popular books. Repeat. Do you have any bestsellers? Is there a discount for members? You're asking about special offers. Repeat. Is there a discount for members? Part 10. At the post office. I'd like to mail this package. You're saying you want to send a package. Repeat. I'd like to mail this package. How much to send this to Canada? You're asking about international shipping costs. Repeat. How much to send this to Canada? Do you sell stamps? You're asking if stamps are available. Repeat. Do you sell stamps? I need a padded envelope. You're asking for a specific envelope type. Repeat. I need a padded envelope. Can this go by priority mail? You're asking for faster delivery. Repeat. Can this go by priority mail? When will this arrive? You're asking about delivery time. Repeat. When will this arrive? Do I need a customs form? You're asking about international shipping forms. Repeat. Do I need a customs form? Can I track this shipment? You're asking about tracking options. Repeat. Can I track this shipment? Can I insure this package? You're asking about protection for the package. Repeat. Can I insure this package? Do you offer overnight delivery? You're asking about the fastest shipping option. Repeat. Do you offer overnight delivery? Can I buy a money order? You're asking for a payment method for mailing. Repeat. Can I buy a money order? Part 11. Buying shoes. I'm looking for running shoes. You're specifying the type of shoes you want. Repeat. I'm looking for running shoes. Do you have this in size 9? You're asking for your shoe size. Repeat. Do you have this in size 9? Can I try these shoes on? You're asking to test the fit. Repeat. Can I try these shoes on? Are these available in blue? You're asking about color options. Repeat. Are these available in blue? These shoes are too narrow. You're saying they don't fit comfortably. Repeat. These shoes are too narrow. Do you have a larger size? You're asking for a bigger size. Repeat. Do you have a larger size? These feel great. You're saying the shoes fit well. Repeat. These feel great. Are these shoes waterproof? You're asking about a specific feature. Repeat. Are these shoes waterproof? Do you have any shoe inserts? You're asking for accessories to improve comfort. Repeat. Do you have any shoe inserts? Part 12. Buying perfume. I'm looking for a new fragrance. You're saying you want to try a perfume. Repeat. I'm looking for a new fragrance. Can I test this perfume? You're asking to try a specific scent. Repeat. Can I test this perfume? Do you have any samples? You're asking to try before buying. Repeat. Do you have any samples? I want something floral. You're describing the scent you want. Repeat. I want something floral. Is this for men or women? You're asking about the intended user. Repeat. Is this for men or women? What are the key notes in this? You're asking about the main sense. Repeat. What are the key notes in this? How long does the scent last? You're asking about the fragrance's duration. Repeat. How long does the scent last? Is this a limited edition? You're asking if the perfume is exclusive? Repeat. Is this a limited edition? Can I get a gift set? You're asking for a package deal. Repeat. Can I get a gift set? Part 13. Buying jewelry. I'm looking for a silver necklace. You're specifying the type of jewelry you want. Repeat. I'm looking for a silver necklace. Can I see this ring up close? You're asking to examine an item. Repeat. Can I see this ring up close? Is this real gold? You're asking about the material's authenticity. Repeat. Is this real gold? Do you have matching earrings? You're asking for complementary items. Repeat. Do you have matching earrings? Can you engrave this bracelet? You're asking about personalization. Repeat. Can you engrave this bracelet? Is this on sale today? You're asking about discounts. Repeat. Is this on sale today? What's the return policy for jewelry? You're asking about return options. Repeat. What's the return policy for jewelry? Can I try this watch on? You're asking to test the fit. Repeat. Can I try this watch on? Does this come with a warranty? You're asking about repair coverage. Repeat. Does this come with a warranty? Part 14. At a bakery. Can I get a loaf of sourdough? You're ordering a specific type of bread. Repeat. Can I get a loaf of sourdough? Do you have any fresh pastries? You're asking about baked goods. Repeat. Do you have any fresh pastries? Is this cake gluten-free? You're asking about dietary options. Repeat. Is this cake gluten-free? Can you slice this bread? You're asking for the bread to be cut. Repeat. Can you slice this bread? I'll take a dozen cookies, please. You're ordering multiple items. Repeat. I'll take a dozen cookies, please. Do you sell birthday cakes? You're asking about special occasion items. Repeat. Do you sell birthday cakes? Can I place a customs order? You're asking about personalized baking. Repeat. Can I place a custom order? How much is this pie? You're asking about the price. Repeat. How much is this pie? Part 15. At a hardware store. Where can I find paint? You're asking for a specific section. Repeat. Where can I find paint? Do you have this in a smaller size? You're asking about tool or item sizes. Repeat. Do you have this in a smaller size? Is this drill cordless? You're asking about a product feature? Repeat. Is this drill cordless? Can you recommend a screwdriver set? You're asking for a suggestion. Repeat. Can you recommend a screwdriver set? Does this come with instructions? You're asking about usage guidance. Repeat. Does this come with instructions? How much is this ladder? You're asking about the price. Repeat. How much is this ladder? Can I return this if it's defective? You're asking about return options. Repeat. Can I return this if it's defective? Do you sell safety gear? You're asking about protective equipment. Repeat. Do you sell safety gear? Part 16. At a florist. I'm looking for roses. You're specifying the type of flowers you want. Repeat. I'm looking for roses. Can you make a bouquet? You're asking for a flower arrangement. Repeat. Can you make a bouquet? How much is this arrangement? You're asking about the price. Repeat. How much is this arrangement? Do you have flowers for weddings? You're asking about special occasion flowers. Repeat. Do you have flowers for weddings? Can you deliver this today? You're asking about same-day delivery. Repeat. Can you deliver this today? Are these flowers fresh? You're asking about the quality. Repeat. Are these flowers fresh? Can I add a card with this? You're asking to include a message. Repeat. Can I add a card with this? Wow, you've just mastered over 200 shopping sentences. You're now equipped to confidently navigate supermarkets, clothing stores, electronics shops, pharmacies, markets, online shopping, cafes, train stations, bookstores, post offices, shoe stores, jewelry shops, bakeries, hardware stores, and florists. All in English. Feel free to revisit this episode, practice again, or print these sentences for review. Thanks for joining me on my English podcast. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep shining. I'm Jason, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.